Hello ladies and gentlemen, Flavored here, and I'm bringing you your daily PvP fix for today, tonight, or whatever it is for you right now. And we will be going to the Bastion server to watch a solo ranked game between Hey I'm MVP and Don't Panic. Two teams you probably know by now because they've seriously shown us some great games in the past. Unfortunately, Don't Panic I haven't seen a lot of for the last few weeks. Hopefully I will be seeing a lot more of them in the future because I seriously like these guys and like their style of play. Anyway, by now you probably are thinking, what the hell, Flavored? The picture on our screens is completely static. Nothing is moving. You're not actually gonna be casting a static picture for the rest of this video, are you? Well, no worries guys, I'm not going to be, but I wanted to relay some information before the game actually starts, and Bodies has decided to allow only 7 seconds before the start of the game, and I thought that will not be enough to actually compress the amount of information I'm about to unleash on your heads. So let me get started. First of all, guys and girls, well, this game is 30 minutes long. Yes, that exactly means it will be a full Novare Coast, simply because any Novare game just ends after 30 minutes has elapsed in it, regardless of the current situation in the field, and the team with the most advantage will be getting a victory here. So don't change your underwear just yet if you've been thinking about it, simply because by the end of this game it will definitely get wet. Second thing is that, as you might understand, casting 30 minutes of Novare Coast, where all the action is basically taking place at a single point. Well, actually, I don't know, since I haven't seen this game yet, that adds another layer of difficulty to this endeavor. Well, as you might understand, it's pretty hard to do this, so if at any point in time I go silent for 15 minutes or start talking some rubbish, well, it's not like I usually talk something meaningful, do I? So I guess it's nothing new. But anyway, if anything like that happens, well, just don't start throwing your tomatoes at me and nothing like that. Just forgive me, hug me, send me a kiss, make me feel better, and I will definitely return to my senses. Even though it's just a recording, but anyway, maybe it will work. And the third thing I thought I should point out is that Bodies, our POV here, crashes 20 seconds before the end of the game. That is not critical, of course, and the game, I think, will be decided by then, but still I thought it is necessary to mention that at some point before the end of the game the screen will go black. No worries though, I've got stats for this game on hand, and of course I will be showing them in the end as it should be, and we will drool at them together. Okay, I think that is all I wanted to say, and let's go ahead and check setups of the teams for this game. What we have here for Hey I'm MVP is a very solid DPS setup. It's pretty damn perfect. They've got two Marauders, one of them is Carnage, the other one is Rage. Got good burst as well as a lot of control. They've also got two snipers. I'm not sure on the specs, but I think one of them is marksmanship, the other one is lethality, if I'm correct. Hopefully I am. Well, if not, make sure to correct me in the comments to this video. They've got everything else is pretty much standard to how they usually run their war zones. It's of course just Bodies or just Baddies, in this case our POV, who is running his Juggernaut tank. They've got Palm Solo on his Assassin to defend Hey I'm MVP's home point, as well as maybe for some shenanigans, sneak job at the Don't Panic's home base. In terms of healing setup, it's pretty standard as well. It's a sorcerer, full corruption, as well as, of course, their operative, full healing as well. On the other hand, and this is where things start being interesting, Don't Panic has a healing setup that's been gaining popularity ever since Rise of the Hot Cartel hit retail. And that is two operatives, or scoundrels in their case. Because seriously, with all the changes that hit scoundrels, they've got simply insane sustained healing, as well as they've always had a good burst. So this is like two victories in one. They've got both insane sustained healing as well as insane burst. Well, maybe not exactly insane. But what am I saying? Of course they have insane burst healing. They've always had it. So I'm interested to see how this will work out. They've got two sentinels, unlike Marauders of Hey, I'm MVP. Don't Panic decided not to run with combat, and instead both sentinels for Don't Panic are focus. They've got a gunslinger of their own. Not sure on the spec, unfortunately. Make sure to tell me if I do not notice it in game. I think he is sharpshooter as well. Not sure on that. And what is interesting here as well, they've got a commando to do DPS for Don't Panic, and I'm interested to see how will he hold up against additional sniper for Hey, I'm MVP. That is really an interesting thing. The tanking setup is of course standard here. They've got Guardian tank as well as Shadow to defend their home base. Pretty standard, and I guess that is time for us to launch this game. And 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I've said everything I wanted to about the setups and stuff. Well, you know, these teams are great. I just hope we will be seeing a lot more Don't Panic in the future. But hold that thought, as the game is about to begin, and Bodies is trying to go around the point. Maybe he intended to go into the back line of Don't Panic, I don't know, but he changed his mind midway, and snipers of Hey, I'm MVP are already taking comfortable positions, but are being pushed back, it seems, by Don't Panic, and middle point territory here is being split in two. The melee attackers of Don't Panic are trying to ravage the back line of Hey, I'm MVP, as well as Marauders from Hey, I'm MVP are trying to do the same. What a great place for Ethel the Tree here. He is taking his stand inside the middle point. Not sure how well it will work out for him, because sentinels from Don't Panic are immediately trying to push him out of there, but so far it's not working, and I don't think they should be doing it, because seriously focusing a sniper, especially who has all of his cooldowns up, is never a rewarding task to do. As you can see, Ethel the Tree, oh, holy crap, that nickname is seriously hard to pronounce for me for some reason. But back to the game, of course, as you have seen, it took them quite a while to even scratch that sniper, and in the end he simply got up and left. And it really looks like Don't Panic right now are taking some damage. That being said, though, the back line of Don't Panic is pretty damn secure right now. Bodies trying to intimidate some of them, but that gunslinger from Don't Panic was entrenched or hunkered down, so that didn't affect him that much. Well, so far, but really I do feel like Don't Panic is taking quite a lot more pressure on them than Hey, I'm MVP. Let's see how this game progresses, and will anything change about what we're seeing right now? Well, I'm not sure what the situation will be in the next few minutes, simply because, well, you know, I do know the length of this game, and it's 30 minutes. That must mean that that it will stay pretty even for at least the next 10 minutes, I think. So we are in for quite a lot of action in the middle here. Okay, let's look at what's going on in the field. Both backlines are being pretty secure, although I'm seeing that Hey I'm MVP's backline is being pretty much ravaged by the Sentinels of Don't Panic, but they've decided to disengage now and maybe focus on Smack Your Tier. Smack Your Tiers, they're getting a little bit low. Also was in Electronet, I think, but managed to survive through all that barrage of damage coming his way. And now I can see that Sentinels. Oh my god, what a great Intimidate on both Sentinels! While Frog Dog is actually trying to make something happen in the Don't Panic's backline. Forces that Gunslinger to back off a little bit, at least for a short amount of time. And this is what I've been talking about here. Even though it's quite noticeable that the Don't Panic is taking a considerably larger amount of damage than what they themselves are able to dish out towards Hey I'm MVP, but those two scoundrel healers are simply amazing at keeping their team alive. This is something that I feel like a lot more teams will be incorporating into their ranked play in the upcoming months, especially now that considering soon the paid transfers are about to hit retail. And a lot of PvPers are intending to switch their servers. I feel like a lot more team will adapt this strategy. And oh my god, look at that! Antipo tried to sneak a few caps there in the corner, and actually, Don't Panic are getting quite close to their cap. They've got, of course, 4 ticks left there, but still, that's considerably more than Hey I'm MVP has right now. A lot of AoEs going in the middle, a lot of unnecessary damage being delivered to the melee attackers of Hey I'm MVP. Don't think they minded. Oh my god, what a great grenade on backline of Don't Panic. If Hey I'm MVP to do something, they must do it right now, because both killers are freaking CC'd right there. Okay, I don't think anything's about to happen, but damn it. Hey I'm MVP had a great chance there, because they managed to get both healers from Don't Panic, and that was goddamn awesome. Maybe they should try. Holy crap, Antipode, seriously, that's sneaky Sentinel. He's just so, his frame is so thin, it's impossible to see. Someone feed that freaking Sentinel some food. A man must eat and grow big. That's like the common standard. Nobody likes thin men, but that guy, he is utilizing his thin frame to the fullest, getting a few sneak ticks in the point on Novare Coast right now. Isn't that Commando overextended a little bit? Actually, what I'm thinking about is that it's very weird that Hey I'm MVP are not trying to focus down that Commando. Personally, I feel as if that would be the weakest link in this case and the easiest target to kill. I don't know. Well, we've seen just now that Bodies attempted to push that Commando for a focus fire, but did not find a lot of support from his team. And oh my god, Smack Your Tears is about to go down, though I don't know if that will be happening. It doesn't look like it. Quickly brought up to, but it seems like Don't Panic is actually intent on taking him down. Not sure if that is gonna happen, or maybe Shitpin will go down, because seriously, Frog Dog is doing his number on him. Doesn't look like neither Smack Your or Shitpin goes down. Good guard switching, by the way, on both the tanks from Don't Panic and Hey I'm MVP, and the game goes on. It kind of stabilized for the moment. Nobody's trying to cap. As soon as Shitpin sees a couple of people arriving at his location, he immediately rolls away. He doesn't really want to take any risks, and that is good to see. I personally feel. I did switch into the game screen, and we're not looking at the team setup. We haven't been looking at the team setup all this time, have we? unfortunately cannot switch to C. But anyway, it looks like Don't Panic has decided it's time to actually try. Go ahead and cap. Don't think anything is gonna be happening for them though, because the presence of Hey I'm MVP is quite dominating right now. Still, Yul Brenner is actually able to sneak a few caps, and now Smack Yo Tears is decapping. That was a good grenade, and Smack Yo Tears was able to break. To bring that cap meter to almost even again. But holy crap, Terrawire now. It's not Antipose this time, it's Terrawire sneaking into the right corner of the middle in placement, and well, he snuck in at least a single tick, but every tick counts, of course. Even though it's a little advantage here right now, but Don't Panic has to be feeling a little bit more confident. They've got a solid healing support. Maybe they do somewhat less DPS, although it's hard to say, of course, exactly from what I'm seeing, who has a better DPS here. All I can judge from, of course, is my personal knowledge of the classes, as well as looking at the hit point bars, life bars of the players from both teams. But it does really feel like a little bit, at least, that Hey I'm MVP has higher damage. And what was I get sidetracked if you don't mind here. What I was actually saying is that. Even if by a little bit, but Don't Panic has to be feeling somewhat more confident than Hey I'm MVP. So far, they've been really able to sneak quite a few caps on the point. If they just place a little bit better control game there, they would be able to cap that point. But oh my god, hold that thought! Holy crap! Hey I'm MVP almost manages to cap it. What's going on? This is madness. How the hell did Don't Panic let this through? Terrawire is sneaking into the right corner and trying to cap, but that doesn't work. Quickly spotted by bodies here. Well, I think that Hey I'm MVP by this moment in the game already knows that Don't Panic will be trying to sneak into the point and cap it with two of their sentinels, and that's exactly what is happening over the course of the game we've seen already. Okay, it's getting crazier and crazier. Both backlines are being pushed back by the Marauders and Sentinels of each of the teams there. You've seen that the snipers and gunslingers, as well as operatives and scoundrels, just had to get up and leave their positions behind. Oh my god, yet another great grenade and mass CC. It's about time to finish capping. Will Hey I'm MVP be able to do that? But doesn't look like it, because oh my god, this is seriously intense. Don't Panic are stacking a little bit way too much here. Guys, spread out if you can, because you are just eating all these CCs. This is simply insane, I'm telling you. But it seems like the game's about to stabilize again. That was pretty intense. And oh my god, yet another great grenade. But meanwhile, while Hey I'm MVP are trying to CC, well, Don't Panic simply says, alright CC, half of my team, we will try to cap this point. Whoa, seriously. Ethel the Tree is trying to place a freighter flyby, or actually orbital strike, to prevent caps from Don't Panic, at least for the time being, for 10 seconds. But well, now that I think about it, with two snipers and their AoE support, they can really interrupt caps for quite a while if they decide to chain it properly. So far though, come on MVPs, you can do it. I feel like 2 ticks left. Oh my god, I cannot believe, and it's pretty obvious that Don't Panic right now are getting somewhat desperate here, and it's seriously, and game is picking up the pace. It's becoming faster and faster. You can see from the bodies, his worried face, that he really wants to do something to allow his team to cap that point. But so far nothing is happening, and oh my god, seriously, Don't Panic was able to decap it a little bit, and it's even once again, and even a little bit in a favor of Don't Panic. I just cannot believe it. How do these guys manage to do this? It's simply insane. I don't exactly understand that is actually happening. Great CC from Hey I'm MVP, but at the same time there is nothing. Nobody is prepared for them to cap the point, because when you deliver a good CC, there has to be someone waiting for it to happen, to just sneak 1, 2, 3 ticks. And just look at that. Hood Rat doesn't care. He just stops right there in the face of 3-4 players watching him and starts capping. Meanwhile, someone from Don't Panic throws in a grenade. Boom, that's how it's done. Well, in this particular case, it did not yield any results, of course, but that is exactly how it has to happen. Someone decides, yes, I'm going to cap it. He stops in a convenient location, starts capping, and as soon as it gets spotted by the opposing team, your teammates would throw their CC in, and that's how you can get at least 1 tick. And of course it might not seem like much, but doing this over and over repeatedly over some prolonged period of time, you can definitely pull the point in your favor. Anyway, I can also see that Palm Solo has lost some HP on the ops frame there. Did he attempt to go west? Yes, he is there right now and is fighting the defender for Don't Panic. I wonder how is it turning out. It seems like someone from Don't Panic decided to go for the eastern point, and yes, he's going there, and Palm Solo is returning back. I suppose at this moment right now, the defender for Don't Panic is actually communicating with his team, telling the attacker to return back to the middle, because, well, they really do not want to fight 6 against 7. And they need all their players right here, right now. Seriously, what an intense game. Like one mistake, one single mistake right now can lose the game for one or the other team. They're seriously insanely equal. What Don't Panic doesn't have in DPS, they make up for in healing. That is really interesting to see. I'm telling you, 2 operatives is the next meta game for a Sotar ranked. Whoa, and I seriously did not intend Don't Panic to be able to hold on so convincingly against such a heavy DPS setup of Hey I'm MVP, of 2 snipers and 2 marauders. This is something of a nightmare, at least in PUCs, that's for sure, and quite a lot of ranked set. And oh my god! Shitpin is sneaking a few caps there. Unfortunately, Bodies was not able to interrupt in time, even though he saw Shitpin is capping there. It's still 100 to 100, and this game is insane. If you decided to watch it from the middle, well, let me give you a quick update. The things are looking absolutely the same as they did when the game just first started. So if you skip to this moment, well, you've lost a lot of cool action, by the way. So what are you doing? Go back to the second 0 and start watching this game from its very beginning. Now that the body is actually centered on that commando there for a second, I seriously don't understand. I wish someone from Hey I'm MVP comes in and explains this, at least briefly, why the hell do they want to leave that commando alone? I don't exactly, and oh my god, what a great grenade goes out again. Seriously, that is just a game of insanely good grenades on Hey I'm MVP. Unfortunately, the rest of the team once again was not prepared for something like that to happen. They were just simply not ready. Although it could have been at least 2 ticks, or maybe someone from Don't Panic dead. Whenever an amazing grenade like that happens, you have to be prepared to do something to make a difference. Otherwise, it's just a wasted grenade, wasted opportunity. Ethel the 3 goes down, and oh my god, that could mean something that is not good, and Scald is missing. What is going on? Did he get pushed away from the point? It seems like that was exactly the case. And backline of Hey, I'm MVP is still ravaged here by a single sentinel. Of course, the ranged DPS are helping, and oh my god, the commando might be focused down and killed, but it gets a guard rotated on him, and oh my god, once again a great CC 3. Both the healers as well as Gunslinger from Don't Panic are standing there stunned. Unfortunately, nothing. I don't understand why Hey, I'm MVP are not able to make something happen in the meantime, while all the healing on the side of Don't Panic is disabled. There has to be something about it. They have to focus someone. Maybe even just go ahead and focus one of the healers who is CC'd. Seriously, once the second healer is disabled, it should be possible to take at least one of these scoundrels. But it doesn't happen, and the game continues. So far, and my throat is about to fall off from all this talking. This is seriously hard, I'm telling you guys. You should try that yourself someday. And if you can still talk by the end of 30 minutes, Novare Coast, I will buy you a drink. So, to cure your sore throat. Ice is in danger right now, but gets a great guard rotated on him and actually Intercede saves his life, and he's immediately brought back to full. Meanwhile, Ethel the Tree is trying to cap, and he brings it back to being very close for the middle point to get captured by Hey, I'm MVP. And it is seriously, I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling that both teams are getting pretty damn desperate at this point. They're feeling the pressure. They're feeling that a single mistake, a single fallen member can lead to the middle point being lost, and that is seriously nothing they want to be happening, because this game pride is on the line. When the game gets this serious, you do not want to lose it. You just go for the win and win only. Whoa. I wonder, how is it gonna end? Seriously, I do know it's long, and I do know that bodies crashes in the end, but I have no clue of what the result will be. And this is so even right now. It looks as if it will stay 100-100 up until the very 30 minutes mark. Seriously, no idea. But at the same time, let's look at the ops frame, and quite a lot of Hey, I'm MVP members are low. Scope 7, oh my god, one of the heals for Hey, I'm MVP goes down, and that gets really dangerous. At the same time, though, Sentinels or rather Marauders for Hey, I'm MVP are ravaging the backline, and Smack Yo goes down. One of the Marauders goes down for Hey, I'm MVP. Scope 7 is back, but is it too little, too late? Well, it shouldn't be. At the same time, Don't Panic are trying to cap as much as possible, not exactly working out as the way they would want to. Antipode once again with his thin frame trying to hide inside the point, while the commando is capping outside, but it doesn't. Well, they do manage to sneak a couple of ticks, one after another. Still, it only brings it to back to even again. And whoa, it feels as if damage on both sides keep growing and growing, or maybe the healers are becoming a little bit careless here and there, because it is absolutely different from how the game opened up. A lot of people are on both sides are losing HP, and that is something we haven't seen in the beginning of this game. Whoa. More pressure on the backlines of the both teams, but maybe they should try to switch their strategies. Maybe more focus on particular key players for the both teams. I feel like that would be Scold for Hey, I'm MVP. Although I don't think he will go down without Scope 7, of course, being CC'd. as well as Hoodred for Don't Panic. Both Skull and Hoodred, one of the better scoundrel and operative healers I've seen. Maybe together with Ayori from Prophecy of the Five, they would be taken first 3 places in the world, but of course there is no rating, so I don't know. I'm sure I've just made a lot of scoundrel and operative healers angry at me for saying something like that, but sorry guys, I can only judge from the results these players have been showing, and they seriously know their shit, if you don't mind me saying that. Anyway, it looks like hey, MVP are once again swaying that cap meter in their favor, only by a little bit though. And the game is still going strong, although it looks like Ice went down. And hey, I'm MVP fighting 6 against 7, if only for a moment here. But it looks like Ice is still behind the closed door, dropping down from the respawn point just now, and will be getting back to the middle in just a few moments. I think he's already back. He has him dealing his number on the players of Don't Panic, who are trying to actually get a couple of ticks on the point, but it doesn't happen for them so far. At the same time, Ethel the Tree has been probably the most successful capper of the points in the last few minutes of this game. He snuck in quite a few ticks for hey, I'm MVP there. Still, and oh my god, what is this? Did Palm Solo get West? I suppose not. It was just a trick for Don't Panic to get worried and maybe send someone to the western point to help out their defender. So the rest of the hey, I'm MVP's players would have a little bit of an easier time in the mid here, but I'm not sure if Don't Panic will fall for something like that. Oh my god, great push on Shitpin there. That was really good. He will not be able to deal damage for a little while, but he is already back. Remember guys, this area in the center here is a high ground. Everything outside it is a lower ground, and it's very easy to lose line of sight on your target if you're pushed away, pushed back. So whoever controls the center properly can really toy with their opponents, especially such immobile classes as snipers and gunslingers. Thus, whenever a gunslinger is pushed back, he has to run back to pick up or regain his proper position, his proper spot, to be able to observe the fighting in the middle and pick targets effectively. Well, so far it seems though the fight at the western point is still going strong, and oh my god, Palm Solo just keeps getting this ticks on the western point at this rate. Do you think Don't Panic might be losing that western point? It's not something unheard of, and I think I've seen quite a few games with them before in the past where they actually lost their home base, but it looks like that Palm Solo is actually driven back. I haven't exactly seen if someone from Don't Panic tried to go for the hey, I'm MVP's home point. But for some reason Palm Solo decided to disengage. Maybe he felt something was wrong, maybe someone told him. So far I'm seeing only 5 members from Don't Panic here in the mid, well 6, so I suppose yes, someone actually tried to go for the hey, I'm MVP's home point. Not sure who it was. Should have been paying better attention. Smackyo Tears, meanwhile, is trying to cap a little bit, and he is sneaking 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god! Ooh, that is freaking close. Just one more push, MVPs. One more push, and middle will be yours. I don't know if they can, though. I really don't know. Ethel the Tree is about to go down, our most successful capper, although I think I should give that title to Smackyo right now. Whoa, Antipode is being drawn to his beloved corner of of that middle place here. He really likes that place in this game. And what is happening? Actually, Don't Panic manages to regain a little bit of control on the point, and holy I don't know, guys. It was just a single tick. It was a single tick, and that might have spelled a victory for Hey I'm MVP. But unfortunately, they are unable to capitalize on what they had. Just a single CC, a little bit of a spread, and the simultaneous cap would have secured. Because seriously, it's just a single tick. That is nothing hard to get. Well, sometimes it is, but usually it is quite possible. And oh my god, they actually did it! They actually did it, and that will probably be the victory for Hey I'm MVP, although I don't know. It might not be. Or will it be? I don't think though. Don't Panic has something has something in store for them to be able to retake that middle point from Hey I'm MVPs. Whoa, that was intense. And after how long has it been? Actually, I haven't been paying attention, but it's been quite a while till Hey I'm MVPs were actually able to get their hands on that point. Whoa, what an intense game. But the Don't Panic are not giving up here. They of course they want to keep fighting. I'm pretty sure that if they give it their all, they can make a change here. But we will see. So far, I think they are starting to get uneasy. It was such a hard battle, and they lost that middle point. They have to think of something. They have to make something happen, because while not all is lost, of course, I can see how they can be a little bit down right now from all this fighting, and then losing that middle point. Okay, Scope 7, one of the heals for Hey I'm MVP goes down. Spacchio is very low. Will Skull be able to hold to keep him alive? And oh my god, what? Oh yes, the game is about to end, and I think the bodies just crashed. That means that 20 seconds till the end, and let's see what the score is actually for this game. Alright, here is the screen. As you can see, a body is missing from the ops frame. And just look at the friggin' numbers. Look at this cold getting almost 5 million heals. Look at the Hoodrat, who is not that far behind. Seriously, these guys, they are awesome. And I'm not even going to talk about the DPS right now. It was good, but not nearly as good as the healing in this game. Guys like Hoodrat and Skull do really make a difference for their teams. It was seriously a little bit unexpected, though, that Hey I'm MVP were able to. That's what I was talking about. Just a single mistake there. Single mistake. Lost Don't Panic the game. Still, they played this simply damn great. I'm not sure I know the words really to describe how well this game was played, and it's incredibly exciting to watch. Get on my YouTube, guys. Leave your comments. Get on Reddit. Let's talk about this game. Tell me where exactly the things went wrong for Don't Panic. Why exactly were they not able to cap that point in the beginning of the game? You've seen they got quite close a couple of times, but for some reason they were just not able to finish the job. And in the end, of course, they unfortunately lost. Anyway, congratulations to Hey I'm MVP with this victory, and more importantly, congratulations to myself. I was actually able to freaking talk for 40 minutes without dying, and that is quite an achievement. Where is my achievement plate in game? acknowledged caster. I really want this. Achievement right now added to my account. Anyway, great game, guys. Don't forget to follow me on youtube.com/dailypvp. A lot of cool content incoming in the following weeks, as well as some changes, something that I will reveal later. Like me and follow me on Facebook and Twitter, both at /dailypvp. And on this note, ladies, gentlemen, especially ladies, don't forget to praise me, upvote me, whatever. The more exposure I get, the more content you will get, of course. Just a little bit of love, that's all I'm asking. Because, seriously guys, whenever you express your love, it's really something undescribable. It's a great feeling. Keeps me going forward. But anyway, for now, I'm bailing out. Don't forget, it was flavored with Daily PvP. Hopefully you enjoyed this game as much as I did, because that was awesome. Easily one of the best Novare Coast games I've ever seen since the beginning of Ranked in Solar. Anyway, I wish you all a good day, and don't forget, stay tuned, a lot more content coming. Peace.